Hello, Kansas and Western fans. Just a quick video today regarding the poll results and work plan for the next 2 weeks. As you can see here, we've got a total of 23 votes. And after doing these for about a year, I finally got my first tie between the Holcomb Power Plant and just general painting. Now, those that voted for painting had some things in mind, and I might get to those. I'm definitely going to do the backdrop. The Wichita elevator, though, it needs quite a bit of work before I get to the painting part of that, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But there's other painting that I will do. Here's some of the other vote getters. Track weathering and ballasting was close. Towanda, structures, the elevator refinery, Holly, and Union tank cars. So let's take a look at what I'm going to be working on here. All right, this weekend I managed to get this wall painted from down there, all metal recycling, all the way to this point. And it was a good thing that I had decided to stop for the day because I'd forgot that I haven't gotten all the backdrop attached yet. I mean, it's attached, but I don't have it in all the studs that I'd like to have. And so I laid these screws out to remind myself, hey, you still got some more work to do. So I think in the next 2 weeks, I can probably definitely get all the backdrop painted. As a part of that, I'm going to go ahead and attach this window backdrop because I figured out how I'm going to do it. I did a little research online and found that the rough back edge of this masonite that you can see here does accept construction glue. So I'm just going to glue some 1x4s to the back of that will attach to the back of this module that I have here. So it'll be all integrated, so if I ever take this module out, the backdrop will just come with it. And I think that'll be the easiest way to handle that, since I've decided I don't really need access to that window for any other reason. So we're going to work on that for painting. And then back over here to Holcomb. I've moved this bridge. Several people had suggested using the bridge to help hide this portal. And it's a great idea. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet. You can see how the bridge is a little bit taller than I need it to be. Those bottom supports for the bridge deck itself could at the very least drop down to the bottom of that plywood deck. So that would drop it about, a little bit less than an inch. But you can still see there's quite a bit of difference between the bridge deck and the eventual surface that it's going to hit. So I could probably angle it out this direction a little bit more, angle it down to start a downward slope. There's bridges that angle down, that's not unusual. And then kind of just wrap a road around. But I'm not 100% sure how that's going to look or work. Obviously I could do a retaining wall on this slope to keep, in reality, to keep the ground from collapsing towards the tracks. So it's not impossible. I'm just not quite sure how I'm going to make that work myself yet. So that's something I'm going to think about at least for the next 2 weeks. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to that. What I have to do before that anyway is at least get the track ballasted to that point. So it's not impossible to do with that bridge in place and whatever else I do there. So I'm going to try to ballast the main line for Holcomb here all the way until it reaches Garden City. I still have to weather all the track, but given how much I was able to do on the Royal Gorge route previously, I think I can do that. And then I have to get these two spurs wired up so those can be switched. I think this scene will feature in my next operations video probably next week. So I want to get that wired up so that I can show you what that's going to look like. I definitely want to finish this substation because it's a lot of great detail. And I already know how I'm going to detail it with a gravel bed, especially since it's got its own foundation that I can use, so I can remove it when I need to. And then I found out from Train Junkies, where I've been getting all my backdrops, that he should be able to ship that early this week, which means I should hopefully have it by the end of the week, give or take Christmas shipping issues. So hopefully I'll have that up and installed in time for the next video update in 2 weeks, and we'll see how that looks. I'm really excited. He sent me a proof of what it's going to look like, and it's definitely, I think, will be the best one yet. So I think that's what I should be able to accomplish here the next couple weeks. Get some general painting, brighten this room back up to the way it was before I put all those hardboard sections up, and further develop Holcomb. One other thing I want to do is I want to start experimenting with ground cover. I do have a static grass applicator. This is Western Kansas, so There'll probably be a lot of prairie grass, especially in this area between the main line and the spurs. So some experimentation is definitely going to take place in the Holcomb area. So thank you everybody for voting. Thanks for leaving comments and questions. We'll see what I can get done in the next couple of weeks. Everybody have a great week.